Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to be making carrilleras. Carrilleras is something special to me, and maybe my pronunciation is not right, but basically they're pork cheeks in a Mexican recipe. Pork cheeks, baby, pork cheeks, pork cheeks. I hope you love pork cheeks too, because we got Iberico pork cheeks. They're nice and marbled, full of fat, and we're going to melt them till they're soft and gooey with a beautiful sauce on top. Iberico carrilleras, like Wagyu. For everybody that's thinking, I don't like pork cheeks, moving on to the next video, you don't know what's coming. Pork cheeks are freaking awesome. They're better than ribs. They're so tasty, so yummy. They got flavor, and if they turn out tender and juicy, they're so good. So you got to watch this video to the end to really see it. And then you have to go online, order some pork cheeks, because you need to make this recipe. If only once in your life, you gotta have pork cheeks. And why I'm getting so pumped up just over a little bit of meat, and especially meat that most people consider to be inferior. Well, you can see all of the hard work that these cheeks of the pig have been doing. They're the motors to keep that pig fed and make it fat. So it's been working hard. We got a nice red dark color, and that red dark color tells me there's a lot of flavor in it. There's also a lot of fat, a lot of intramuscular fat that makes this pork cheek nice and juicy when it's rendered down. So that is why I am so excited about pork cheeks. I want you guys to know that you can make this recipe in your house as well as outside, as we are. But barbecuing this stuff just makes it just a little bit better. So that's why we're going to fire up our Napoleon Prestige Pro. I'm going to turn on 4 burners. I want my grill nice and hot. We're preheating it to maximum temperature. Then we're going to be grilling these beautiful Iberico pork cheeks. Pour a little bit of olive oil on your pork cheeks. Rub them in real good. Nice and shiny, ready to go on the grill. Hey guys, if you see beautiful stuff like this on your pork cheeks, that fat and that little bit of silver skin, don't worry about it. It's awesome, just leave it on. Let's open up the grill. It's nice and hot, time to put the pork cheeks on. We want to get beautiful sear marks on our pork cheeks, so we keep on moving them around to make sure that we get that nice and beautiful crisp. We've got that beautiful Maillard effect on our Iberico. Look at it, nice dark brown, crispy colors, and that is all flavor. We're gonna put it on the board and let it rest. In the meantime, we're gonna be preheating this red little pan. It used to be my grandma's. Kind of cool. No, but it's nice for the story, Martin.
Yeah, okay, but come on.
But it's kind of cool pan, right?
Okay, for the story.
We're gonna be cooking in my grandma's red little pan. We'll put this on our side burner. Put the gas on, let it flow for around 5 seconds, and then we have ignition. To our warming pan, we're going to add some pork fat. I have this stuff laying around in the freezer just in case, but you definitely need to get some. We'll chop fine 8 cloves of garlic and 3 white onions. Add the onions and garlic to the pan. Oh, that smell that we're getting. I love that smell. A famous YouTuber once said, "Can you smell that? Smells good." I can't wait to eat this, Morrison. You and me are gonna be well fed today. Once the onion and garlic turn soft, we'll put the pork cheeks on. The onion will protect the pork cheeks from burning. Then we're going to add 100 milliliters of white wine. We want a fruity, fresh wine. And then we'll add 500 milliliters of chicken stock. Basically drinking warm white wine. But I'm looking for the amount of salt and pepper that I need to add. And I can use a little bit more. You always have to taste when you add chicken stock if you need to add more salt, or that you need to add a little bit of water, for instance, to boost the flavors. If you don't taste it, you might add too much. But we need the salt to go in right now because the salt will flavor the meat. So in my case, we're adding 3 pinches of salt and a healthy dose of fresh ground black pepper. Now that the lid is on, we're going to transfer our pan to the main cooking area. We'll set it there, we'll close the lid and let it simmer for around 3 to 4 hours. It's time, it's time, it's time. I hope you're excited as I am. It's finally time. We waited for four hours, and that's a long time. I'm happy that we reached our time. I'm happy that we can open the lid and take a closer look. Come. Oh, I can see that the consistency of the fluids are nice and thick. It's become a proper gravy. We got a nice simmer going on, and the flavors that are hitting me are just enormous. The strong onion and garlic smell, fantastic. Wow, waiting for that long is unhealthy, but let's plate it up. Our time has come to taste it. I want one cheek, and we're going to make this plate look good. We want it clean and we want the food to shine. So we have our cheek, and now around our cheek, we're going to let that gravy shine. Look at that. It's almost like an onion soup. I didn't taste it yet, but what's hitting me is the flavors that's popping. And I hope it tastes as good as it smells. Look, it falls apart. That's the magic of this dish. Those beef cheeks, they turn so tender, so delicious. All right, let's give this a try. I don't have to chew. I'm like an old man with no teeth. Seriously, this is ridiculously tender and so flavorful. Beef cheeks, man, come on. We don't need a fork for that. We'll just use a spoon because I want me some of that gravy as well. Oh, that's just ridiculous, Morrison. Mind-blowing. Is it worth waiting 4 hours for? Yeah, I will wait 8 hours for this dish. There you go. That's yours. I know what you're thinking.
What?
Yeah, you're thinking, whoa. You just have to suck it. You just have to press it with your tongue and it just falls apart. And all the goodness of those beef cheeks, it comes right out.
I'm a little bit wobbly.
You're getting excited now, right? Just open up a restaurant, cook this recipe, and I will come over and eat all the dishes. You're coming with me, Morrison?
Of course.
See, Morrison's coming too. Everybody's coming. Easy to do, super, super tasty. Why not make it? This recipe's freaking awesome, but you know you need one thing, right? You're eating all that meat and you're eating all that flesh and the goodness, but then when it's all gone or almost all gone and there's just a little bit left in the plate, what do you need? That's right, you need bread. You need some good bread, some fresh, crispy, crunchy bread. Bakes fresh in the morning. You gotta go in there, you gotta dip it. Gotta soak it all up. And then when you got all that goodness, you raise it up and put it into your mouth and be the happiest man alive.
Why are you doing the robots?
I don't know, I'm just feel like this makes me happy. I'm so horrible at doing the robot, I cannot no robots here, we just do barbecue. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then you know the drill. Leave us a big thumbs up, leave us a comment down below, and a special thank you to all of our patrons and YouTube members. And I'm dead serious. Don't know what that is? Go down below, check that out. Become a patron, it will be very much appreciated. Hope to see you guys next time. Until then,
Eet smakelijk!
and keep on grilling. Woohoo! This stuff is good, Marcin. We could seriously open a restaurant.
I don't think you want that.
I would just open up like a pot of this stuff and sit on the sidewalk and just hand out plates without the building and the seats. People could just eat, you know, with a little plate of soup and this stuff. And then just make it more cheap, like €5 or so for a cup with a slice of bread and do it like a lunch thing. So only sell this. That's it. The whole line, there would be like 100 or 200 people in the line, just coming for like one little cheek. That's what it would be like. Can you imagine that?